my name is Zephyr, and welcome to my avatar preview video for Kára the Valkyrie. Usually I release a dance showcase as well, but due to some technical difficulties I've been having with my internet as well as my headset past 2 weeks, the video is going to come out later on that end. So I have this one so you can see at least what she looks like in game, as well as some of her features and what she can do. So yeah, let's get started. So here's how the model looks by default. So when you first get her in game, this is how she's gonna look. Obviously, we'll begin with toggles. For this avatar, I really tried to make sure that the dissolve toggles looked really nice, and they didn't just like happen super quick. So I'll show you some of her different outfits as well as how the dissolve toggles look. So she has this base bodysuit, and she also has a bikini she can change into. So I'll just toggle that. So there you go. So here's her bikini. She can also take off her hip cloth if you want to just have that out of the way. She can also switch her shoes. So instead of boots, she can have either heels or she can go barefoot. So there's also all the accessories. She can toggle pretty much everything. So to go through it, there is the horns. She can take off her horns. She can also take off her halo, her finger claws, the circlet, as well as the chest feathers. She can toggle that off as well. In the accessories menu, you can also change the hip cloth here, as well as the wings. You may notice that both the wings and hip cloth are in two different menus, so they're in the accessories and other ones, and that's just for accessibility, for convenience. It's easier than having to go back and forth between all the menus, I find. So but they all work the same no matter where you're toggling it from. She has a fun little menu for that involve the wings and the spear. So here you can toggle on and off the wings just like you can in the accessory menu. You can actually fold the wings as well. So if you want them a little out of the way, or if you want them for some sort of effect, you can toggle that. You also have the spear menu in here. So you can have it either in the right hand, or you can have it in the left. It's whatever you prefer. You can also freeze it in the world, so there's a world constraint for this. So let's say I want to place it right here. Just press say freeze spear, and it'll stay there no matter where I move in the world. I can also adjust the size of the spear, so I can make it really big if I want. And I had kind of thought the purpose for this would be useful for people who like to dance. You can actually double this up and use this as a pole if you want, or for whatever you want to really do with it. Yeah, it's up to you. An option for anyone. And that's about it. You can just toggle it off. You can bring it back into either hand, and it'll dissolve in and out each time. So there's a sub menu which is called Other. This menu is used for just a couple of different things. You have the dislocomotion toggle in there. You can use that for full body. There's the spring joint as well. You toggle it on in that menu, and then you point with whichever finger. You can either point with both, the right or the left, and it'll follow according to whatever gesture you're using. Yeah, basic spring joint. Then you have a skin color wheel. So there is all versions of this avatar come with 3 different skin color options. So there's just the white skin. There's a medium toned skin, and then there's also a dark toned skin. I find there's a purple and red version as well that comes in the package, and I actually find the red version looks best with the mid-tone, and the purple one looks best with the dark. But it is there on all three of the models, so you can choose how you use it. And yeah, that's it for that. So Kára also comes with 18 plus features. I'm not going to show them in this video. Again, you can find that out yourself. If people really want to know what she looks like, I can provide another video, but it's not going to be here. She has DPS as well. There's a version of her of all three colors, with and without DPS. If you want to use DPS, you have to buy the package yourself from the Gumroad. There will be a link that you can access in the crediting of my Gumroad page. So yeah, you can access it there. But it's all set up. She has it for the mouth and the hands and down here. So yeah. Here is how the purple gold version looks in game. Here's how she looks with her different skin color toggles. Just so you can see. And here is the red gold version, as well as her skin color toggles. And there you go. This is the optimized version. I actually wasn't going to initially include this, but I actually had time this weekend. So here's how she looks. She will have a version of this in the red and purple versions as well. The only thing is I'm not going to provide them like every single one, every different skin color. If you want, let's say this one to be the mid-tone, you can just change that material in Unity, and I think it'll be easier that way. It's way too many prefabs. But here are the gestures. So she has open hand. She has finger point. She has peace. She has rock and roll. This will be middle finger if you don't have knuckle controllers. Go. It's a little bit hard to toggle with my my controllers, sorry. She also has the finger gun. So the finger gun actually does a little animation for the tails. I'll show you. So here's the animation for the tails. She also has a thumbs up gesture, big happy face. This also comes with an animation for the tails, like a tail hug, as you can see here. It's cute. Yeah, so if you want to be a cutie and wrap your tails around someone. Sometimes the tails get stuck and just has to do with the colliders, so you can just reset the avatar and that usually fixes it. Thank you so much for watching this little video. I hope this clarifies to you what to expect from this kind of model. And yeah, I thought before I'd go, I'd do a little ending message like I did with Greed's video. This model actually means a lot to me, to be quite frank. And the reason for that is because these past 2 months have been like just really crazy for me. It's just like I feel like I was on a very thin wire in terms of my mental health. And it was really tough to try and motivate myself and to still keep my sanity to work on avatars. And yeah, it was definitely really tough, and it's why this model took so long for me to kind of get out there. At the same time, though, even though it took so long, I actually really appreciated it, because at the end, I feel like I've really produced something that I'm really happy with. Unlike, I feel like some of my other models where I kind of try to do it in much more of a tight timeline, those models tend to feel rushed, and I never really feel satisfied about it in the end, and I'm really hard on myself for it. So that all goes with saying, I might be changing up how I do model making a little bit. I think I'm just going to allow myself to take the time that I need to really produce like a clean model that I'm just super happy with, instead of trying to match other people's pacing or like with a shorter deadline. I think it's so much more worth it. So I hope you understand. I just want to give you my best products, honestly, and I think that this is the best way to really do that. And maybe I'll get faster with time, who knows, but yeah, I just wanted to state that before, because I think it'll be good for my mental health as well, a lot better for me, and yeah. So I absolutely love you guys. I was so happy to see the kind of response that I got for pre-orders, as well as on TikTok. You guys make me so happy and encourage me to really like press forward. So here is Kára. Thank you so much for watching, and everybody please stay safe and take care of yourselves if you can. Thank you.